Hey, what is up, Marksman Army? It is I, the Marksman, here with another video for you guys, and this time it is a Q&A video. It's been a while since I've done one, and I'm very anxious to get into it. But before I get into it, I want to let you guys know that this video is sponsored by 4A Gaming Community. They are an amazing community, and if you haven't checked them out, please do so. And if you are familiar with who they are, you need to check out their latest news, and that is that they are partnered with Humble Bundle, which is a very cool site to get like games and stuff like that for pretty good prices. Obviously, they're bundles a lot of the times, and it's only $12 a month to subscribe to it. I'll leave the referral link in the description so you guys can help support 4A gamers. But you can get things like Metal Gear Solid 5 for $4.99. You can get things like No Man's Sky for $23.99. There's a bunch of games you can get for really good prices. And I mean, it's an amazing website, and I definitely say check them out. And definitely use 4A's referral link to get started, and be sure to subscribe for $12 a month. Now, with that being said, we're going to get straight into the Q&A. We have, I think it's 1, 2, 3, about 11 to 12 questions, so I'll spend a little time on each one. And that way it's not too short of a video, but I won't spend too much time, so it's not that long of a video. But the first question is, what was your very first game? Honestly, it's hard to remember what my very first game was. I'd have to say it was probably the old Nintendo 64 game called Rush. We owned that, and I loved it. I also had like a Sesame Street game and stuff like that, but I think Rush came before that. So I'd say Rush for N64 was probably my first ever like legitimate game that I owned. It was just a very fun game. Next question is, why do you make content and when did I start? Honestly, the reason I make content is I want to entertain you guys. I have always loved the idea of making YouTube videos ever since I was about 10 or 11. Watching YouTube whenever it was pretty like new in the world, and trying to do things like that. One of the first videos I ever thought about doing was actually a guitar video. I don't remember exactly which came first. I tried to attempt a lyric video, doing the lyrics for Chris Angel's Mind Freak, but that didn't, it didn't look good. It was just his picture with the song over it. I didn't get copyrighted or anything, and it was actually my most viewed video until I took it down. And I've had videos off and on from then, but the main reason I wanted to make the content is because I wanted to be an entertainer. I wanted to try and make a living off of doing YouTube, and a lot of it was just because I wanted to do it. I just thought it was fun. And when did I start? Probably between the age of 10 and 12. Honestly, it's hard to remember exactly when I started. I've been doing it for so long now that I just kind of forgot. What would you like to see happen in my future? Honestly, in my future, when it comes to the gaming community and streaming and content creating, what I'd like to see happen in that aspect of my future would be, I'd like to reach at least 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. and 1,000 Twitch followers, and I would like to be Twitch affiliated. And I'd like to start making some money off of it, just because I think it's a cool idea. Not that I'm begging you guys to help me get there. I want to do it because I love doing what I do, and I'd love to be paid for it. One of the biggest things I wish would happen in my future when it comes to streaming and stuff like that is I'm still waiting for that first ever donation. So keep that in mind, guys. If you want to be the first ever donation, please, please, please do it. I'll send you guys my PayPal. I put it out a lot. And it doesn't even have to be a lot. $1 will get me whatever I need. So, I mean, $1 goes a long way whenever it comes to donations. But that's what I'd like to see in my content creating and streaming future. Personal life, a couple more kids, stay married, get my own place that's not an apartment, like an actual house, and just live my life, just live it. What communities am I in? I'm in a lot. I'm in probably about 6 to 10 Discord communities. 2 of those are close friends, like 4A and Grumble Gamers server. His roommate Paganix, I'm in his server. Those are the 3 main ones that I'm in. I mean, I'm in like into the AMs. I'm into a couple others that are kind of just trying to get out there. But those are the ones that I'm in. Being in communities, has it helped you, and in which ways? It has and it hasn't. 4A's and Grumble's servers have helped me a lot in the aspect of growing my content. And I owe a lot of it to Grumble for helping me reach over 100 subscribers. So Grumble, shout out to you. Because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have gotten where I was. Every time I put out a video, he would send people over to my videos, and they would like it, they'd comment, they would subscribe. And it was all genuine. Like they wouldn't do it just because he told us to. They would do it because they actually liked my content. And like I said, I owe a lot of the subscribers that I have to Grumble. So, thank you, Grumble. And in the ways it hasn't is there's been some servers that I've been in that I'm not going to mention any names due to the fact that I don't want to be that type of person to where I'm going to shame other servers and shame on people. They know who they are, they know what they did, and we're going to leave it at that. But they didn't really help me like I helped them. I'd put all my effort and all my time into helping them grow, but they wouldn't help me grow. So that's what some communities have done to me. What is your inspiration for content creating? My inspiration would be probably the smiles and the reactions of you guys. If it wasn't your guys' genuine love for the things that I've been putting out, I probably wouldn't do it. Another inspiration I have is my son. He reminds me every day that I can achieve whatever it is that I want to do, no matter what. And I love my son. I love my wife. And if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be doing the things I'm doing now. So those are my inspirations. Who was my hero growing up? Honestly, I didn't really have a hero. I had heroes. So like, I had the famous heroes, and then I had the heroes in my community. Like the heroes in my community, I've always looked up to police officers and firefighters and paramedics because they always put their lives on the line no matter what. In the entertainment world, my heroes have always been musicians or actors. One of my biggest heroes was Paul Walker, because he was one of those that he loved to help people, and I loved to help people. And he loved fast cars, and I love fast cars. but it was his inspiration to create films and to dedicate his life to what he loved that ultimately made him my hero. Professional career I'd love to have, probably, if I couldn't be a professional wrestler, I'd love to be a professional rapper. Like, I'd love to be able to make music and tour and be like the next Logic, pretty much. If I had to choose one game to play for the rest of my life, what would it be? This is a hard one because I love a lot of games. If I was to pick one from each genre, I could probably do Assassin's Creed, Madden, probably any type of racing game, really. Not really, no. It's kind of hard for me to pick, so that one's gonna be my answer. First game I've ever 100% completed. I'm not 100% sure on that. On Xbox, I think the first game I ever platinumed was A Way Out, which is recent. So that's kind of the sad thing. Not really sure though. The longest time I spent on a single game, I was playing Advanced Warfare with a clan of mine, and I started playing at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I did not get off and go to bed until about 8 or 9 o'clock that next morning. So I was just mobbing on it that whole entire time. So that was a very, 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 very long Advanced Warfare time. And the last question, am I Grumble Gamer's twin? Yes, I am his twin. Obviously, you can tell that we're twins by our great and sexy beards and our great sexy looks. We're identical. We're twins. We're just separated at birth. Not really, though. One of the things that was pointed out to me one time is someone had watched one of my videos and my beard was a lot bushier. As you guys know, sometimes my beard is really bushy. And one of the guys that Grumble sent over, he's like, dude, you look a lot like Grumble. And I was like, you know what? I do. So every time me and him change our looks, it's always almost identical. Like, I went and got my hair cut, and then he went and got his hair cut. I trimmed my beard, and it looked more like his. So honestly, I believe I'm Grumble's twin. So I'll leave that up to you guys to decide. But anyway, guys, like I said, this video is sponsored by 4A Gamers. Please check them out. Please use their link that I put in the description below to go to Humble Bundle and subscribe. It's only $12 a month. They're partnered by them, and this community is an amazing community. I love them. They've helped me and supported me through everything, and I'm going to keep going with them, and I'm going to keep supporting them and all that. I want to give some shout outs to some of my best friends. One of the questions I actually had that I forgot about is, who is your best friend? I have multiple. I want to give a shout out to my best friend here in where I live, Colby. I want to give out a shout out to Thug. I want to give a shout out to Grumble, Sly Fox, Noobs. I want to give a shout out to Fire, 4A. I want to give a shout out to Pegnix. Just pretty much the whole entire community fan base that I'm in. I want to shout out all of you guys. I love you guys. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here doing this that I'm doing now. You guys have been amazing support. I want to thank all my Twitch followers, Twitter followers, and I love you guys. Please, please, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, comment, hit that little bell notification so you know every time I post or go live. And please, 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 if you really want to support me, please hit that donation button. Hit me up for my donation link if you don't already have it or you can't access it. And please, 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 please keep watching my videos. If you guys stop watching my videos, I'll stop making them. And I've said this before, I'm going to keep going as long as you guys want me to. Shout out to everybody in my Discord server. Shout out to everybody that was part of Quad Feed News. I will be bringing that back up. I've been so busy with work and doing other things. I'm going to Sacramento this weekend, so maybe I'll get some good pictures and maybe go live or record. I don't know. But other than that, I love you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. And I hope you guys enjoyed. And I just hope you guys enjoy the rest of your year. Well, this is the Marksman, aka Grumble Jr. And I'm signing off of this Q&A with a big I love you, thank you, and I'll see you next time. Peace!